All right, folks, so here we go. The transmission is coming out. It is completely taken down. All right. This is great. Esto está bueno. Vamos a sacarla para acá. Oh, está botando un poquito de aceite. No tenía mucho aceite, anyways. Okay, so the transmission is out completely. And this is one of the issues that we have with transmission. Esto es de lo que teníamos mal con la transmisión. Una de las cosas que tiene montura sólida, calzo sólido. Tiene el de frente, el de aquí de frente y el de atrás. Son calzos sólidos. There's no rubber, so that's why it was so. On the inside, you can tell it was like really shaking. That's no good. That's only good for cars in museums. Eso para carros en museos que no se mueven. So, que no se dañen, para que no se dañen. Pero solamente para carros que van a las pistas, para la carrera y eso. Pero para carros que están en la calle no necesitan los calzos de goma. It needs a rubber mounts for the streets. So I'm glad that thing is out. All right, folks. So I am exhausted. It's I don't even know what time it is. Let me see what time it is. It's 4 o'clock, and look at the temperature. So about 102. About 102. My Beetle is taken all completely apart. All right, folks. Good morning. It's another day, and I'm gonna make this perfect for you guys. So I am going to start cleaning the firewall. Start cleaning all this stuff off. You got to do it. Yeah, that's part of it. Tenemos que hacerlo porque es parte de. Hay que limpiar el carro, lo limpiamos completo, limpiamos por debajo, limpiamos todo y después que esté todo seteado, le vamos a poner la transmisión. We're gonna do the wiring first. Vamos a hacer toda la cablería primero y después de la cablería, le ponemos la transmisión. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that done. All right, folks, so just got it all cleaned up, and I'd rather, like I said in the front, compromise a little bit of the paint, but take all that glue out, and all the glue is out. It's good. Now I'm gonna fix the seals and put the seals in, and then after I do the seals, después que haga los sellos o los empaques, ponga los empaques, ya le saqué casi toda la pega. Y yo, para mí es mejor sacar la pega y pues y japar un poquito la pintura y no me importa mucho, pero la próxima vez que yo haga esto, next time I do this, guess what? I was going to paint everything the body color. So for now we're gonna do it this way, okay? And this should be straight. All right, folks, good morning. And here's the tins. I got them all painted, and it looks really good. It's a really nice brown metallic, and I think it's gonna go really well with the color. Yo creo que este color se va a ver muy bonito con el color del carro. Es un brown metálico. Muy bonito el color. I really do like it. So hopefully it matches. Espero que le dé contraste al color del carro. Y entonces ahora lo que vamos a hacer, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take the engine apart. And not take the engine apart. Just take the carburetors out, the linkage, and then we're going to put all this stuff on it and look at it. And vamos a ver cómo se ve cuando montemos eso aquí, a ver si se ve bien. Si se ve bien, con el rojo, lo dejamos rojo. Si no, we're going to have to do something other with this red. So let's get to it. All right, folks, so, excuse me. This is how it looks like, and it's looking really good. I know it's dark, but you got to remember that when you put this in the car, the car's light. So it's all this darkness, it's like painting it black. So it's going to look good. It's a really nice color, and got everything that's supposed to go there. So I'm gonna change the distributor cap to gray, and I'm gonna clean the anodize to be silver, and we should be money. We should be good to go, and then we'll go from there. So now I'm working on this CSP. This is a CSP breather. It goes just like that. I was saving it for the bus, but it's too high. So it'll go here, and it's gonna work well. So I'm gonna take from here the breathers right here. We're gonna put hoses to come around and all this stuff. So, all right. So let's go ahead. Okay. So lo que pasa es con esto es que yo necesito esta pieza de abajo, no la tengo. I don't have that piece. So what I'm going to do, I got some of this 4043 here, aluminum, and I'm going to cut a piece, and I'm going to make that piece that goes there. Voy a fabricar esa pieza que va ahí. So quédese conmigo para fabricar eso. All right, folks, so here we are at the fabrication table, and look at this right here. And I just put a piece of tape to mark the holes for the studs. It's got 2 holes. And now we're gonna transfer that to here. And I already traced it. So we just gotta put this over here. And cut it. Very simple, huh? Okay, folks, so this is what I wanted. Esto es lo que yo quería, que quedara countersunk. Eso quiere decir que quede dentro del metal. Y pues tuve que arreglarlo un poquito, pero quedó muy, muy bien. Eso quedó. So ahora podemos apretarla ahí. And now we can go ahead and tighten that, and it'll be good to go. Now I got the 2 studs, and tenemos los dos espárragos, y se ve muy bien ahora. All right, folks, so that's the mount, and I'm gonna show you. Se va a ver así. Y entonces arriba le ponemos una tapa original. So I'm working on the fuel system. Estoy trabajando en el sistema de gasolina de los doble calculador, y voy a hacerlo exactamente como hizo el de la thing. So I'm going to do it exactly how I did the thing. So it's going to come here with a bulkhead. So particularly particularmente este carro viene con un hoyo para la línea de la gasolina. I've never seen that one, because all my 57s come with the hole on the bottom. I'm not sure. Let me look. ¿Lo ves? You see, there's no hole there. So There is no hole on this car. There's no hole on the firewall that comes through. That's pretty cool, huh? All right, so I just finished the fuel system. Very, very easy. So comes here, comes in through here, comes out, back, and ends up right here. So very simple. It's just loose, but effective. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next. So vamos a movernos para lo próximo. Tenemos muchas cosas que hacer. We got tons of stuff to do. All right, guys, so here we go. We got color. And now what I'm doing is just hitting up with a little bit of clear. And it's looking really good. So I'm gonna do the decklet as well. So the interior, that's it. The inside of the decklet, that's it. Not doing anything else. I'm just trying to protect it. That is original color and it looks really, really good. I don't want to touch it, just clear coat it. So when I'm, working underneath it and all this stuff, I don't, it look good. So por eso lo vamos a tirar un poquito de clear para que se vea muy bonito y no vamos a molestar esto porque esto es original, pintura original. So no la vamos a molestar. We're not gonna mess around with it. We're just gonna clear cut it and that's it. That's all we're doing. So, and finish all this stuff. All right, let's do it. All right, folks, it's a really, really nice day today. So, and it's a really beautiful fall day. Well, it's not fall yet, but it will be. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is, I was looking at this back here. Estaba mirando esto aquí atrás y es que se ve feísimo. It looks really, really bad. So, and I'm not that type of person. Yo no soy esa persona. So, anyways, este carro en el futuro, in the future, I think I'm gonna restore this car. Creo que voy a restaurar este carro en el futuro. Ahora no. Not right now, I'm not gonna restore it. So, with that being said, con eso dicho, no lo voy a restaurar ahora, pero lo voy a restaurar en el futuro. Pues miren en las condiciones que está este carro. Este carro está en perfectas condiciones. It is in perfect conditions. This car has never been wrecked. It's got the original apron. It's got the markings underneath. Original paint. Tiene pintura original, todo. Pero el problema es que está feo. Cuando yo ponga ese motor, when I put that engine in here, it's just going to look dingy and ugly. So what am I going to do? I'm going to paint this. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this painted. Really nice. And I'm going to match the apron because the apron is not even the same color. This is a different color. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it painted. So I'm going to take all out. But I'm going to show you something interesting. Voy a enseñarle algo bien interesante. Y miren aquí. So esto es lo que tiene tapando las áreas. Esas dos áreas. Ahí tiene uno allá. Y es la misma tela. It's the same gray pattern that's on the inside. Look. You see it? Es el mismo gris de adentro. Y le enseño que tengo el sillón aquí. I got the seat right here. So, same pattern. Ain't crazy, huh? It's called a chevron. Chevron porque tiene unos chevron, ¿lo ves? So, it's pretty cool that it has that from the factory. So, that is originally from factory right there. And it's got another type of sock there. And I think I'm gonna leave those. I'm not sure yet. Maybe pull them. Let me see. but I gotta put them back because that's what goes there. There you go. That's the sock. Wow, it goes way up there. You see it? So I'm gonna clean them. Los voy a limpiar, se los voy a poner pata. I'm gonna clean and put them back. Just glue them back. That's what goes there. So that's, you see, we need to, this needs to be fixed. All right, so anyways, that is original. Eso es original. Eso es lo que tenía originalmente. So, pero pues se lo sacamos. Ahora vamos a pintarlo completo. We're gonna paint all this and put it back together. We're gonna sand all this. I'm gonna put a little weld there because it's loose. You see it? So I'm gonna weld that right there. Voy a soldar eso ahí. Este está bien. Ese está suelto. And just get it over with. I'm gonna take the fenders off. Voy a quitarle los fenders. All right, let's do it. All right, folks. So here we have it. I just treated the rust with acid, and I'm gonna paint all of this, even the apron. I'm gonna paint it all because it's just it's time. The paints don't match. You see it? They don't match. So and eventually I'm gonna paint the fenders. Anyways, all the fenders are gonna get painted the same color because I already got the matching paint. So, and we're gonna do the underbody and all this stuff first, and then we'll look at the paint. If it's the right one, we go from there. But I have to paint the rockers all the way up, the heater channels, however you want to call it. So hay que pintarle los estribos, hay que pintarle los cuatro fenders, los cuatro guardalodos, y los paneles para que matche el color. So it really doesn't matter, you know. That is not even original paint, and then this is the only original paint in this part, but it's all nasty, and so we're just gonna, you know, give him a facelift. We're not gonna put this brand new looking engine in that ugly looking compartment. So it is what it is. Let's do it. All right, folks, so here we go. And it's a single stage paint. And it looks good. The color match is really, really good. And it's better than the fenders. So I will clean up the fenders and we'll spray the fenders in a later date. So right now I wanted to get this done. Yo lo que quería era terminar esto para que entonces ya estuviera ready, que se seque ya mañana. So it'll dry out tomorrow, and then we can go ahead and put the engine and transmission in. And we should be done back here. Get the deck lid and stuff, and that's it. If you see the color, it's completely different. That is the color. Oops, let me see. There you go. And this is the actual color that we got. So it's completely different. So that one is more pink. Este como más como un rosa, like a pink. This is the actual like tan. So it looks good, man. It looks good, and it deserved it. Este carro, it deserved a little bit of paint. It was time for some paint. So now, engine, transmission. And then we can go ahead and finish the rear of the car. All right, so let's do it. Hi, good morning, guys. So it's next morning, and I'm gonna show you. It looks really, really nice, and it's got a little imperfections, like I say. No big deal. This is not a restoration. Esto no es una restauración. Esto es que quiero que se vea un poco mejor. This is the car looks a little better, and it looks this color. You see it. Miren el color. Este es el color que tenía anterior que le habían dado. That was the color that somebody gave this car because they do a repair, right? But that is the actual color of the car. You see it? So we're going to have to match because it just doesn't look good. No se ve bien. Y pues hay que machearlo. So hay que arreglarlo. So the only way we can fix this color that looks kind of pink, ese color se ve bien claro y se ve como rosado, es pintándolo. Entonces, then this is the new color, and you can tell here that the color is a pretty good match to the original color. And that's how we're gonna go. Y así, de esa manera es que vamos a pintarlo. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer es, vamos a sacar esa vareta. We're gonna take this molding out. We gotta sand this, all this part, sand it, and do the rocker. And we gotta do this area here as well. So, tenemos que hacer todo eso. Y todo para que se vea un poquito más decente, porque ahora mismo se ve demasiado de claro. It looks way off. So don't like it. So that's why I want to do this. Por eso es que yo quiero hacer esto, porque es que no se ve bien. It just doesn't look right. No se ve bien, y para que se vea bien hay que hacer esto. Okay? So anyways, the rear, la parte de atrás se ve muy bonita. Y pues ahora lo que hay que hacer aquí es montar. Y si miran, todo está precioso. So when it's time to restore this car, I'm gonna sand it all the way to the cuando yo vaya a restaurar este carro, o cuando se vaya a restaurar, mejor dicho, I will sand it. Yo lo voy a llevar hasta la lata. So I will sand this car completely to the bare metal, treat it, and do everything I got to do, and then put it back together. But for now, I'm not gonna do it. For now, it's just gonna stay like it is. So let's go ahead and start working. So what I'm gonna work today really is in the back. I want to put the engine and transmission in. That's what I want to do. Quiero poner el motor, la transmisión, porque es hora. Okay? So let's get folks. So I am working on the electronics, and this is what I'm gonna do. Just like the other cars, I'm gonna put a 50 amp circuit breaker right there, 50 amp, and I'm gonna put an 120 amp circuit breaker, and this is a relay, so I can start. This is the starting relay right here, that one, and this is a circuit breaker. Very simple, bien sencillo. Un breaker de 50 amperes para la corriente del carro y de 120 para el start. Bien fácil. All right, let's get him on it. Vamos a montarlo. Le hice esta base y se ve muy bien. Yo creo que va a trabajar muy bien. Ahora tengo que hacerle los huecos para ponerla debajo del carro. So I got to do the holes, drill the holes, and then get it in. All right, guys. So I went ahead and did all the wiring. So we got, that is the single for the oil pressure. It's gonna loop around. Lo puse por detrás, no me gusta por el frente. And then this is the alternator. Just 2 wires. And it goes right on top, right there. So that's it. Ya le hice pues esos 2 cables. Entonces vamos a ver aquí abajo. So down here is a different story. Porque le hice toda la cablería. I just finished all the wiring for the starter and everything else. All right, so I took 1 wire from the switch here and brought it here. You see it? So this wire is gonna come all the way inside the car. It's right here, and it's go inside the car. So that's what's gonna activate. Ese va a activar este cable va a activar, perdonen, este cable va a activar los relays. So este va adentro. Entonces, then I have the starter relay is right here. I made this nice little bracket here. You see it? So starter relay right here. I got all the wires, everything where it should, right there. And then I got my circuit breaker, 50 amp, and it's going into here. So that's trip. So if it's like that, there's a short. Si está así, está ahí un cortocircuito. So tiene que estar ahí. So it's good. So el cable, this wire here, there's one that goes to the battery right here. And then the other one, this one goes to the switch to the car itself. All right. So done with the wiring. So all I got to do is run this wire here, run it to here, and piggyback with the power all the way to the inside. And then this other wire, este otro cable, lo vamos a pasar. Este es el de la bomba de la gasolina. This is the fuel pump here. It's all tangled up. So we're gonna run that one to the inside as well. The same hole that this other one is gonna go through. So that's it. I'm gonna finish that after lunch and I'll be done with that. And then I can start getting the transmission in. For the transmission, I got to get the axles in. So, all right, guys. So this is the reason why you take stuff apart. Esta es la razón porque ustedes sacan las cosas y las desmontan. So, este sello estaba pinchado. It was pinched. Y le falta el O-ring. It's missing the O-ring that goes here. So, 2 things wrong with this right here. So, over here on this side, en este lado, tiene el O-ring. Vamos a buscarlo aquí. Ok. Tiene el O-ring. Aquí, ¿lo ves? Míralo. Y ese O-ring es viejísimo. Old. Very old. And you see the seal also pinched. Crazy, huh? All right. So we're just gonna take it apart and go ahead and put it in the transmission. Vamos a desmontarlo. Hay que desmontarlo, limpiarlo, pintarlo y entonces ponerlo en la transmisión. Right, guys, so another thing that I'm gonna show you is that it had a high torque starter. That's a good starter. Eso es un estarte bueno. Pero el problema que yo estoy viendo es por qué tiene eso. Y ya entendí por qué es que lo tiene. It's because, and I showed you this before, it's because the case is not good. So this case is right here, you can tell, right there. It's wore out. And then the engine is falling down. That's why it's scraping. ¿Lo ves? Está raspando el motor porque se está cayendo el motor. Porque estos hoyos están malos. Y el motor queda muy bajito. Y lo que hace es raspa. And then that's why on the engine, the flywheel was all chewed up. And they probably put this starter. And it was sounding really bad. Estaba sonando bien feo. Cuando daba start, se va. Y yo me imagino que ese casing de la transmisión is bad. So no worries. I got a few, so no worries about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. All right, good folks. So the easiest way that I found out how to take this bearings. Those bearings are pressure there. They're really hard to get. So all I do is use my puller right here with 2 arms and just crank it. It'll come out. There you go. That's it. That's easy because the bearings are pressed and they don't come out unless you press them out. So too easy. All right, bien fácil de hacer. Ahora le sacamos el pinche allá, sacamos el eje y lo clavamos. All right, folks, I'm gonna show you something that happened to me before with transmissions. Algo que me pasó anteriormente con transmisiones y es esto aquí. Miren. Tenía un liqueo. It had a very bad leak, I guess, from the factory or from when it came. And look at this. You see that? Or right there. You can see inside the transmission. You see it? It's funny. So, meaning the sets, there's some set, not screws, it's pins that go in there, and it's got some ball bearings and stuff, and they go there. It's supposed to be capped. Tiene que estar tapado, como este lado, ¿lo ven? Así tiene que estar tapado. Y por eso era que estaba bad leak. Esta transmisión no sirve, o sea, even the backside no sirve, a menos que se tape eso. Se le puede poner un threaded plug. You can do a threaded plug or whatever the case to plug that up. But like I said before, it's wore out here, so it makes no sense, saving it. It's a bad case. So, and I just cut one. No, but this one is 4 bolts. This is 4 bolts on the inside, and I have one. I have another case there. So I use this one for parts. Okay, voy a usar esta para la pieza, pero para que vean que tienen que inspeccionar todo. You have to inspect everything because I'm telling you, you're going to have a world of hurt. You're going to go down the road, va a estar en la carretera y se te va a romper el carro. It's going to break because there's something wrong with it and you didn't know what it was. No sabía lo que era y se rompió. Okay? So let's go ahead and put this away and start working on the other one. Okay, folks, this is not a science. Esto no es una ciencia. Pero tienen que tener cuidado que cuando pongan los satélites, when you do this spider gears, right? You hold it from the back. This got 2 wedges. You see it? You put the finger through the back, and then you put your axle or your shaft in all the way in. Now, let's just slide it in, because if not, it could get pinched. Right there. And now you put your big washer. Now you're gonna put your clip. I'm gonna put it in. It's not supposed to be any bind. There you go. It's good to go. That's it. Very simple. Bien fácil. Okay, guys. So I am done with the engine. I just tuned it. I had a lot of issues with this carburetor. The float had a lot of issues. I got it fixed. But timing is good. Everything is good. It's not leaking. It's running well. All right. sounded really good. And just gonna let it run out of gasoline. So, all right, guys. So I'll see you later. Okay. All right, guys. So just finished setting up the axles and the brake brackets, caliper brackets, and the boots. So that is something that I've done quite a bit of time. So I'm not gonna bore you with that. We got the transmission in, and just got to put the bolts. But it went okay. It's hard when you're by yourself, because you got to try to balance it. But other than that, it's in there. It's on there. So, all right. So here we go. Well, we're gonna start working on this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right here, and I'm gonna move this part. We're gonna move it up, and that's what's called a Z plate. So what that does is it keeps the suspension original, but in the back is going to have a 2-inch drop. So it's going to give you the full range of motion on your car, but it's going to be lower because this is a Z. It's going to be pretty cool. I've done it on all my cars, so les enseño cuando los haga. Se llama una barra de Z, un machete Z. Y lo que hay que cortarlo, subirlo y soldarlo. Les enseño. All right, here she is. Just cut it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up about 2 inches. And that's my ruler right here. Right there, 2 inches. You see it? And then I'm going to weld here. I'm going to gossip up here like that. And gossip here. And we should be good. And we're going to move on to the next one. So we got to do that quick. Right, so I just prepped the metal. 45. I cut it. Or I grind it right there. So now we're going to have a really nice weld. Okay, let's move on. Vamos, seguimos aquí. Ya le hicimos grind. Guys, this is how it's going to look. It's going to look really nice. Everything is already cleaned and ready to go. We got a little gap. So everything's good, just like that. We're going to tack it, and then we're going to clamp this, clamp that, and we're going to tack off all 8 sides. We're going to weld it and flip it around and weld the other side. So it's gonna look good. So, all right, let's do it. All right, so this is how it looks like. So as you see, so now it comes here and then it's gonna drop. So this is gonna stay in a stock location maybe, and then this is gonna be 2 inches up. So aquí está como se ve, y pues quedó bastante bien. Oh, holy crap! I just realized something that I could have done it wrong, but it's right. Está bien, porque la otra pieza viene aquí. Aquí es que se hace el. So this has got to go on the bottom side. So cuando se haga hay que hacer hay que hacerlo hacia acá, no hacia allá, porque si no, no funciona. Okay, all right, so it's good to go. Está muy bien. So ahora nos movemos. All right, folks. So I think this welds look really, really good. Yeah, a little beefy, but it needs a little bit of beef in there. So I'm happy with it. So now we're gonna flip them around and do the other side. All right, folks. So after everything is said and done, there we go. That's how it looks. They're all painted. It's looking really good. Let me show you the other one. Beef welds. But look at that. It's beautiful. See the dimes? Yeah, it looks good. So we will go ahead and get that, leave that to dry, and we're gonna come back to it so we can put all the hardware. Le vamos a poner todos los tornillos. Les voy a enseñar porque es que esto es lo que me gusta hacer a mí. This is what I like to do. You know, finish everything off. That's what I really like. You know, painting every single every little bolt and nut, just getting painted. That's what I like. So everything looks, you know, decent. And así, esto es lo que me gusta hacerlo, es que se vea muy bonito. So vamos a seguir. Y pues, y ahora hay que montar hay que montar la parte de atrás. Nos vamos a mover ahora a los rotores. So we're gonna move to the rotors. We're gonna go ahead and drill. We're gonna drill them out, okay? All right, folks. So moving on to the rotors. So as you see, this is what I do. I use a adapter spacer. Lo que uso es un adapter spacer de 4 a 5 de Porsche. Y lo que vengo es, I use this guy right here. It's perfect. See it? And then I'm gonna use the drill bit that belongs to it. It's this one right here, and I'm gonna drill them out. And that is 1/4, and it should be all right. I just checked the level. Ya verifiqué que el nivel esté bien. Que el nivel esté bien en la mesa o aquí en el talado. Y ya está verificado. It's already checked. So now what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and get that the drill bit and get that bad boy in. Where are you? Right here. Get that bad boy in, and then go ahead and drill them out. I'll show you on time lapse. All right, folks. So I just drilled them out, and it's not hard. You know, drilling these things is really quick. As long as you got the pattern. So, I used a 1/4 bit, usé uno de 1/4 para hacer el hoyo inicial, y después uno de 12 milímetros, 12 millimeters, because I got to put a 14 1.5 thread. That is the thread we're going to use for the big studs on the Volkswagen. Here we go. And then we're gonna look at it from the top and make sure that it's going straight. So the drill bit is a 12 millimeter, 12 milímetros de la barrena que usa. That's the drill bit. And then the tap is a 14 1.5. El tap es 14 1.5. Y ya con eso ya le hace los cuatro boquetes y ya tiene patrón de Porsche. So you do all 4 because you're going to use one out of the 4 130. You use one, and that's the good thing about it. So de los 4 130 que viene el Volkswagen original, so Volkswagen with the 4 holes is 4 130 pattern, and then Porsche is 5 130. So they're the same distance. So one of the holes will be in place. So that's your guide. So very simple. All right. So let me go ahead and drill all the other ones, and we'll be done. All right, folks. So I took the liberty to go ahead and button this up Got the spacer in, got the adjustables, and I sat them since I already have, como ya yo le hice el drop, I did a 2-inch drop here, so I set it up as original, where it should be originally, and now we got adjustment up and down, and it looks good. All right, guys, so here we are, and I just completed, terminé las líneas de freno. Bien fácil, y se doblaron y ya, todo. Ahora vamos a trabajar con los cables. So now we're gonna work on the brake cables. These brake cables are too long, and I am not using this ones. No voy a usar esto. Porque este carro es del 52 y estos cables no sirven. Why this cables don't work? I'm gonna show you why right now. So these cables are made for the newer cars, and the adjuster on the newer cars is here. El ajuste de los nuevos carros está aquí. En los carros viejos como este, the older cars like this one, the adjustment's not there. The adjustment is, el ajuste es aquí al frente. It's right there. Right there. So you got to take that cap, and there's 2 cables there. Hay 2 cables ahí, y ahí tú lo ajustas. So ahora mismo tengo que poner todo esto para atrás. I got to put all this stuff back, because I took it apart, and then go ahead and cut the cables here. Tengo que cortar los cables aquí, cortarlos, queden. So cut the cables so they fit right, and then after we don't do all that stuff, then we can go ahead and get the cables adjusted. So that's it. Oh man, I got allergies this morning. All right, folks. So I'm gonna show you the quick process that I found out how to do this this cables. So what I had to do was cut it. Like I said, I cut the end of it and got it all out. Excuse me. So I'm gonna show you. Let me go ahead and cut it and get this bad boy out. Carro más viejo. So primero que nada, we gotta cut the cable. Tenemos que cortar el cable. Ya está. Cable cortado. Entonces tenemos que sacar el cable completamente de ahí. So cortamos el end del cable y sacamos el cable de ahí abajo. So lo que vamos a hacer next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this end out of there. Like heat, or there you go, came out. All right, what's next? Lo próximo es lo vamos a cortar. We're gonna cut it. I already have the measurement because I already cut the other one. Ya yo corté el otro. Right. Ahora algo bien importante que hay que hacer, que pues descubrí, hay que ponerle el C-clip, el Jesus clip, hay que ponérselo aquí. So hay que hacerle una ranura aquí para ponerle el Jesus clip. Y esto fue algo pues que con la experiencia y el tiempo ya más o menos yo sé que hay que hacerlo. Porque si no, si pones esto, if you put this without a Jesus clip or a C clip, it'll go in and it won't work. So you got to have something to stop it. So I'm gonna use my saw. All right, so just made a groove, and now we're gonna put the C clip. You see it? I'm gonna put the C clip on there. That's it. All the way down. All right, so now this is very straightforward. It's very easy. Bien fácil. All right, guys. So that's how it looks like. It's already in. Come, and you see that Jesus clip right there. ¿Ves el clip right there? Sujetándolo para que no se vaya para adentro. Y entonces aquí, al final, le vamos a poner un prisionero como este. Just like that one. And then later, after the brakes are bled, we can go ahead, or I can go ahead and get everything. You see it? Bam. That's it. After we bleed the brake, después que le sangremos los frenos, o le purguemos los frenos, entonces le ajustamos esto. Okay? Ahora no lo voy a hacer. I'm not going to do it right now, but that is it. That really concludes the suspension other than the shocks. All right, guys, so I've been doing busy work. I've been doing busy work. So I've been getting everything tied up and ready to go. Just got the EGR, or the vacuum lines done, completed. What else? I had to grind this right here, grind it down. Tuve que bajar esto un poquito para que cupiera bien. Y ya está todo. Entonces ahora lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a cortar el exhaust. We're going to cut it off. ¿Por qué lo vamos a cortar? Why are we going to cut this thing off? It's brand new. Use it a little bit. Well, it doesn't fit. It's not going to fit. Because this apron has no cutouts. Este aquí no tiene cutouts. Porque este es de lo atrasado. This is the early Beetles, so there's no cutouts on the apron. So this thing comes right out the holes for the apron. So we got to cut them off. Let's do that. I'm crazy, huh? Let's get it done. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna record it. All right, so now we got a little bit of room to get the exhaust in. So what am I gonna do? You'll see. All right, folks. So I just dropped the engine from the stand, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab and clean up. Well, already cleaned up all the floor. Ya limpié todo el piso. Lo vamos a limpiar mejor y le vamos a poner el sound deadening. I just drilled a bigger hole here, right there, so we can go and get this MSD in. But we got to get sound deadening all entire floor, except I'm probably not gonna cover the original markings right there. That's the original floor marking. Esa es la marca original del piso. So no creo que vaya a tapar eso, pero lo demás los voy a tapar. There's another marking here. You see it? From the factory right there. So it's just let you, because I want to document. I want to document what's going on here. Yo quiero documentar lo que está pasando aquí. Este carro está completamente original. It's completely original. It's got the original interior. You see it? It's dirty. Yeah, of course it's dirty. But it's all original. All completely. So I'm not going to deviate from that. I'm going to stay with the originality. Like I said before, I'm just going to upgrade it and do some little bit of upgrading, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So one part of upgrading is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and mount this MSD because I like MSDs. And the distributor, el distribuidor que tengo, no se puede coger con más que con un MSD. So it has to have a box to run it. Anyways, so right here, this is original completely. And I just pulled the tar. Le saqué toda la brea porque estaba malísima y apestosa. It was just stinky. So now we're just going to sound deadening the whole thing, and we're going to go from there, okay? Let's do it. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's Odie, my buddy. All right, so I got the engine in place. Tengo el motor ya, está aquí en el área. Por lo que se ve, but what I see is I need to probably extend these wires. I got to extend these wires. These wires are good. Estos están bien. Estos van por aquí. There you go. There you go there for the thing. So now I gotta get it up to the transmission, and we'll see. Hopefully it'll go in with the valve covers. Esperamos que vayan con las tapas de válvula. Si no, tenemos que quitarle las tapas de válvula. Because why? Because this is a bigger engine, so and most of the time it'll hit the side, and I really don't want to mess up the sides. So if then we'll have to drain the oil, take the valves out, the valve covers out, and then put that bad boy in there. So why? ¿Por qué lo estoy poniendo así? Why do I put this like this? Because I don't want to mess anything up. Because everything is nice and painted and all the stuff. So I will bring it halfway up, and then when I have it halfway up, then I'll go ahead and put the and I can put it right now. The doghouse, I can put that bad boy right now. There shouldn't be a problem putting that, because I don't have anything else, but I just painted it. So lo acabo de pintar, dejo para que lo vean. Lo que pasa es que lo tuve que retocar. I had to do a little painting, and here it is. That's the front, and that's the cover, or the doghouse. Este es el doghouse aquí. Se ve bastante bien. Me quedó. Tiene una línea ahí. No la pude arreglar. Tenía unas cositas feas. It had a few spots. And now it's got a bigger spot. So it's what it is. But that's how it's going to stay. Anyway, so I got that done. So now probably I don't think I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that on right now. I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to get the everything and get set everything up. So now I gotta work on the transmission. Tengo que trabajar en la transmisión porque esto no me está alineando. So the hole is not aligning how it's supposed to. So and the shifter should be neutral right there. Right there, you see it? And then it's not quite getting where it's supposed to be. Right there, you see it? So unfortunately, and now we gotta work with that. You see, it's off to the side. So now we gotta drill it. All right, let's folks. So I've been messing around with this transmission, and I think it's stuck in the reverse lever. It's engaged, so I cannot get it to reverse. I can only get it from 1 to 4th, but I cannot get it to reverse. So that means I got to take that transmission back out. Tengo que sacar la transmisión de nuevo, y eso está cabrón. Man, it sucks, man. I gotta undo all this stuff again. Oh, well. Now I gotta get it out. It doesn't want to go on the reverse, so anyways, I only have 1 to 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting some of the stuff like these. That one's broke, see it? So I'm gonna start putting all this stuff, getting the other stuff in. So I just frustrated. I don't want to work on it anymore. So all right, well, I'll see you later. All right, guys, so man, I just found out the problem, and the problem was my bad. Fue mi culpa. Fue mi culpa. Míralo aquí. Yo le puse un hockey stick regular. So the straight hockey stick, this is a Volkswagen Beetle hockey stick. The straight hockey stick is still wrong. You have to have the one with the tilt, just like that one. Oh, Jesus. What a moron. So it wasn't getting all the way in. No estaba llegando hasta lo último. My bad. Man, lo ves que a veces a uno no importa lo que uno haga. Y esto tiene, and this right here, you see the location of the hole is different. It's on the other side. This is the actual bus. This is the original one. Oh man, you see it? Even they're the same. They're pretty much the same. But that one's a little bent. So it'll reach, bam, you see? It'll reach reverse. It'll go here and reach. Man, what a fool. All right, let's go ahead and get it done. Vamos a ponérselo. Oh, man. That was crazy, huh? Anyways, now we got to get all this stuff back into the car so we can go ahead and get everything back together and get the engine inside the car. So, eso es lo que vamos a hacer ahora, a poner esto para atrás y a montar todo esto para montar el motor y todo. Okay? Pues vamos allá. All right, folks, so it's been hard at work here. And like you see, I got the transmission in. Everything is shifting right. Everything's good to go. And I just put in the motor. Acabo de poner el motor. Entonces, ya, pues lo puse desmontado. I just put the engine all taken apart because it's easier that way. And you can get to things, that where you wouldn't if you're, if you have all the tins. So now what we're gonna. All right, folks, so here we got the two valve crankcase lines in. So now all we got to do is put the bulk. And it's looking really good. Se ve muy bien. Está todo donde tiene que estar. Ya le puse el gasket de cork. Voy a ver si pinto esto black. A ver si lo pinto negro. I will see if I paint that black. So, and one step closer to getting this thing fired up. All right, folks, so now we're going to work on the electrical. And we're trying to move really, really fast. Estamos tratando de movernos bien rápido. Y lo que compré son estos relays. I already used this before. Yo antes había usado estos ya. So, funcionan muy bien. Tienen el fusible ahí. Y nada, y es bien fácil de montar. Solo los voy a poner aquí. Aquí de este lado, así. Y esta bracket va a estar en el piso. So this bracket is going to go on the ground. Not on the ground, on the mount bolt. So it's gonna be really, really good. So I'm gonna show you how it goes. So we use just angle aluminum and 2 relays. All right, so let's get the holes drilled. Here, let me show you right quick. Here we go. So I had a little plate I just made and use it right here with the body mount bolt, and just put it sideways. Very simple, but bien sencillo. All right, folks. So I just completed the wire harness. So everything is good to go. Todo está muy bien y se ve bastante bien. Este cable va para allá. Ese va hacia allá. So ahora lo que estoy haciendo es limpiando, tratando un poquito de surface rust, un poquito de moho, y a limpiar todo esto para ponerle el sound deadening completo para empezar a trabajar con el switch, el core switch, el switch cortacorriente, ¿no? Aquí. So hay que trabajar en eso. Lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a limpiarlo y a ponerle el sound deadening completo hasta allá y después le ponemos eso. Okay, vamos allá. All right, so I'm almost done with the sound deadening and it looks really, really good. So I'm just want to document this. Quiero documentar esto porque porque es original. Ok, este es el número original de fábrica del piso. So lo que voy a hacer es lo corté y lo voy a dejar así y lo voy a tirar clear encima. Dice 11C, 11C, 101 this way. So anyways, I'm marking the original. Ya lo que queda es más que ese pedacito ahí y ya. So that's just a couple pieces done to finish. So almost there. All right, folks, so here we are. Aquí estamos de nuevo y ya el motor se está calentando, está sonando bastante bien. Okay, guys, so here is how it looks from the inside. I finished the entire sound deadening, cleaned it up really good. That's how the battery looks. Así es que se ve la batería con mi switch. Le cambié el ground a este lado. So I put the ground on this side because of the battery. The battery is, I put it backwards, the battery. It looks better that way. And then MSD, all the wiring, everything is good to go. I just have to tighten those up and get the seats back. And you see what I did here. Eso fue lo que hice. Cogí, lo dejé abierto y le tiré clear. I just clear that up, and so it protects the marking. I don't want the marking to go anywhere. All right, guys, so here I am. Hoy estoy aquí un sábado por la mañana y estamos cortando. Voy a cortar la carpeta. So I'm just gonna cut this, and this is gonna protect the flooring. It's gonna go under, like all my other cars, all throughout the car, under everything. So eso va a proteger todo eso ahí abajo. Y ya está marcada completa y vamos a cortar. All right, guys, so here we are. We're still working on this, and I'm just done with the interior mat, and it turned out really nice. I got everything hooked up, and I got the infamous AHC heater knob. This is Zwitter only. You're supposed to have that. And it looks really good. Se ve muy bien. El Zwitter es el único que tiene que tener eso. All right, guys. So another thing done. I got the seat belts. Got the seat belts in, and they look pretty nice. And they have the Wolfberg crest. Nice. Tiene el crest de Wolfberg y vino con un llaverito. So it came with the keychain as well. So seat belts done. All right. So moving to, let's get those seats in. Hello, good morning again. Welcome back to VW Garage. And here we are working on the front end. And I did a lot of work yesterday. Hice un montón de trabajo ayer. Bienvenidos de nuevo. Y lo que hice fue, le cambié el front beam, el eje de frente, el yugo de frente. So front beam was changed because for the wheels I'm running, they were out too far still, and I had a 3-inch cut beam, and I had to go with that's kind of like a 5-inch. So now the wheels are where they supposed to go, but now I lost my towers. Perdí las torres de los shocks, but it's fine. So that's why I'm getting the sway bar. It's the anti-sway bar. I'm getting it, and this is it right here. So I had to cut 6 inches of it. 6 pulgadas tuve que cortar. So I had to cut 6 inches of that. So this is about 6 inches long, shorter. 6 pulgadas. But everything else is good. All right, so this is what we're working on. So I just cut it. I cut 6 inches of it. Le corté 6 pulgadas. Y entonces ahora le cortamos un pedazo de tubo y lo estaba midiendo y todo está bien. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer es, este tubo, le vamos a hacer unos agujeros aquí, aquí y uno en el medio maybe. Y entonces, después que lo pongamos, soldamos y yo les enseño rapidito. Déjame hacer los agujeros. Let me make the holes first. All right, folks. So another thing I got to do is, what you call it? They put a patch here in this area, apron, and it's okay. Like I said before, it's an old car, but they didn't do this right. They just welded it on the top. So now I'm gonna cut it, clean it, put it back, and weld it where it's supposed to go. So it's gonna look good. I got to do it. I'm that type of person. I cannot. I don't know why, but I cannot go around with this looking like that. So let's get it fixed. All right, folks. So what did we accomplish today? So today I tightened up. Everything is good to go. Ya terminé todo en el frente. Le puse el anti-sway bar. Ahí. Ya está puesta. It's good to go. And then I fixed the horn mount. La montura de la bocina se arregló. Arreglé todos los tapalodos, guardalodos. So los fenders. Relocated the holes where it's supposed to be. some holes, it had a little crack there. And then here I finalized the conduit. And I filled in the holes. There's a hole there, here. I finished that. So it was a lot of things done today. All right, folks. So today I gotta hustle up. I gotta get this done because I need to put this on the ground and get it painted. Why? Because I just sold the combi. I just got it sold, so I gotta get it running and get it out of here. So, anyway, so it's almost there. Fue que vendí la combi. Se vendió la combi y pues tengo que sacarla de aquí. Pero antes de ¿cómo se llama? Antes de sacarla tengo que ponerla a coger. So ya está casi. No faltan 2 o 3 cosas. Eso lo hacemos en un video. Anyways, el 52. Estamos limpiando las áreas. I'm gonna clean. Tengo que limpiar todo esto aquí. Lo voy a limpiar porque es que no me gusta. Como se ve, no me gusta. Y entonces pues lo voy a limpiar completo. Y le voy a limpiar los runoff. Y creo que le voy a pintar de aquí hacia abajo, maybe. Le dejaré esto original. Pero todo lo demás se va a pintar. Es que no me gusta. I don't like how it looks. It looks dirty, dingy, and unfinished. Así es que se ve. Se ve que no está terminado y a mí no me gusta. Originalidad. Originality. Okay. You know, it's been work already on it, people. So I'm just gonna leave all this like it is, but over here, this pocket right here, I'm gonna clean it. Lo voy a limpiar. So, anyways, eso va a ser lo último de este video. Porque tengo un montón de contenido y tengo que cortarle mucho y no quisiera cortarle al contenido. So, el próximo video, pues van a ver el carro terminado completo, ¿ok? Anyways, vamos a seguir. Los dejo aquí. Esto es un teaser para el próximo video. Y pues, acuérdense, no se olviden de darle like, share y subscribe. Y sí, pues, digan a la gente que estamos aquí y estamos trabajando para ustedes, ¿ok? So, hasta la próxima. See you later. We're working for you guys. And till next video. All right, bye.